What's going on, guys? We've got another Exceed commentary. This is Chimera Summer Bash, another game in week 1 of Swiss. Today we have a match between Taxi on red side and Summer Knight on blue side. Taxi, of course, we haven't casted him before, but if you've heard that name before, it's because he's of the Taxi meta ilk. And Summer Knight is a player I've personally have never seen before or played against before, so I don't know if they're new or if they're just like a returning player or something like that. But we're going to see our first matchup here being Platinum versus Carmine. So I think Platinum actually fares well into a lot of Season 6. I'm not sure if she fares well into Carmine. But Platinum basically, as we're already off with a turn 1 prep from Platinum, and it sounds like D's back. Welcome, D. Forgot to introduce you because you were off, but D is here casting alongside with me. How are you today, D?
Surprise. I'm doing well. Thank you. I've just awoken, but I'm sure I won't make any rules or math errors because why would that happen?
That's alright. Oh my god, what's going on here? We already see some violent Carmine shaking.
I believe he is explaining how Carmine works to his opponents.
Oh. I see.
I
Okay.
could be mistaken, but that's what it looks like to me.
That's maybe.
Being in the gesture.
Maybe. Maybe we should direct him towards the trap boost card on the left here.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. But...
or on the right. There's actually 2 of them now. They're multiplying.
Okay, he's explaining all the things that Carmine does.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That is definitely what's happening now.
Well, luckily, we have not only the person who led the team that brought Platinum to us, but we also have a Carmine enthusiast among us. So we see a strike come out. Of course, we'll take a look at the Dissolve boost right now. If you're ranged toward this opponent,
that is related to...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So Plat ran into range 1, Carmine initiating from range 1.
Yep, probably
Notably,
slow.
initiating means it's a sweep. Yeah, I was about to say a sweep means that it doesn't lose a dramatic Sammy.
Yep, and also pops focus.
Yeah, and also breaks focus and beats everything else. But, you know, the thing is, she has a command grab at speed too. So Carmine waits to be defending against a strike. Speed 2 isn't safe anymore.
Yes.
Since this is Platinum, though, there's a risk being taken here, because during cleanup, Platinum can put a boost into play if she elects to use her ability. And there's the +2 speed boost. That is a dangerous boost for Carmine.
That's the good one. So yeah, I was just talking while you were coming back on how I think Platinum actually fares well into a lot of Season 6 because of the free boost mechanic. Not sure how it fares into Carmine, because I have not personally played that matchup before. But
I haven't played the matchup. Generally, Platinum has an unusually high amount of variance related to what she's doing, and so in order to accommodate that, she wants to keep a large hand size, so she has attacks that make sense for the boost that she has.
Wild Swing Thrust.
She doesn't tend to get a lot of damage without a real setup, like without actually doing something on purpose. Ooh, okay, now.
Of course, the Wild Boost mechanic can also fail sometimes.
That means no readings.
Yeah, both of them down. Reading is a very good threat against Carmine, especially because he's a relatively quote-unquote slow character in that he does a lot of pass turn. I mean, pass turn putting down a dissolve or
slow tempo. He spends all the time not striking.
That's the correct word. Yep.
He's not an initiating character.
Carmine with another Wild Swing. Grasp will deal 0 damage to Give Me That, but Give Me That won't hit back. It's only range 1.
No. It's not a focus slide. Doesn't it?
Not quite. So we see Cat Hammer.
Oh. Pretty decent on this board side.
Gets teched immediately.
No.
Oh, no. No. That is a reading. Yes. Well.
Can't blame him. He's a veteran of seasons not 6.
Season not 6, correct. Yeah. Well. Fortunately, the reading, the dive reveal doesn't actually matter because Platinum's not.
No, there are no readings. Like, it's information, but it's not a huge deal.
No.
Even if it was, this would definitely just be Taxi's fault.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ask what a boost he thinks he just played.
Yeah. Go have a chat with him. Because of course, Season 6 comes with brand new normals. Reading is now on dive.
That was really good.
Good, you got him?
Sorry.
Good.
I walked over there and he was like, I don't see the problem. I'm like, did you just try to tech the dive? He said, yes. Oh!
Oh man, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be happening for a long time. I
It's been
feel
happening
like.
for a long time,
Yeah,
and it will, yeah,
it will
it's
continue to
gonna keep going.
happen.
Oh man.
Especially if these boosts are only season 6 and not for forever, which I've heard is the case.
I mean, how many things make sense to have Veil off, right?
Oh my.
That's definitely a misclick, right?
Yeah.
You drew 11 instead of 1.
Yeah,
So
that's
classic.
what it looks like. Ah, well, they got it. They got it handled.
Taxi cheating left and right.
We've got a little bit of a clown shoes of a match so far. So we see Carmine boost another copy of Dissolve. Of course, Carmine has 6 of these because he has 3 Ultras, and can recur them from the Gauge as well, can recur them from the discard as well. This is basically a card that you cannot really get rid of.
I'm actually shocked that he boosted that Dissolve, because this is not a safe situation.
Not the best. Yeah, not the best position, right?
Right, like, Carmine can only be speed 7 or 8 with an EX.
Yep.
And I can actually beat that initiating.
Yep. Because we have a
So
timer going off in the background.
I apologize. That's making sure that I'm awake.
Well, I mean, it worked.
We'll see. We'll see. Jury's out.
As we see Carmine preparing in turn back to Platinum here. But yeah, this card, Magical Cat Hammer, really does break the speed curve, if you think about it. Because it only says +1 speed, but when we factor in the speed curve, of course, it becomes way more than +1 speed.
Yeah, speed curve, just to make sure folks are familiar, is the idea that your range and your speed are related, right? So close range moves are going to be faster than long range moves. So the curve is defined by the normals, but breaking the speed curve or being on or above the speed curve or below the speed curve is all related to what speed you are at the range you're at.
Correct.
So getting effective range, like Carmine or this Platinum boost, is kind of effective speed in most cases. It's not real speed, so if you have an actual raw plus speed boost, that can still potentially beat it. But it matters.
Yeah.
This is why Carmine's DP can hit from here, right? He has a range 1 or 2 attack that hits here at speed 7, is what I was referring to earlier.
We'll take a look at Twist here. This is the card that D is referencing. Basically an eye with 1 Dissolve down. Although...
But notably with this boost, Platinum is threatening EX Cross, Grasp, or EX Cured Out Typhoon, all of which hits speed 8.
Yep. Speed 8 at range 3, which...
Like actual speed 8.
yes, not fake speed 8. So we see a reading come out here.
Hey, that is the boost on dive.
Okay, yeah.
Well done, Tax.
1 for 2. That's pretty good. As we see Summer Knight try to put out their hand. Okay, yep. No. Okay. Let's go. Oh no, It all went to the bottom. Yeah, D will fix that for us. But basically when you take a group of cards like that and you group them into a discard pile or into a pile in TTS, what happens is the top card will go to the top, but for some reason the rest will go to the bottom. As D is just fixing this. This is a comical start to a tournament set, of course, but we see a hand of Happy Magica, Dream Sally, Block, Dramatic Sammy, Sally, Circular, Dive. So the max speed that can be threatened here from Platinum's actually only...
What a good game this is.
6 here. Yeah, so I don't know what was called, but we don't have the super fast option here in the hand of Platinum. We do have the Dramatic Sammy if Summer Knight thinks that Carmine's initiating with a slow here, but
I think the telegraph reading is like second assault, right? Maybe block, but we see a block enhancement for that.
As we see, thank you for fixing their fun times.
They figured it out at the same time that I was coming into playing it.
Yeah,
it's still pretty great. They're like, no, the discard.
Well, now I'm just happy that you're here. Otherwise, I'd have to do it. I'd have to expose them on stream. As we see the Wild Swing come out. Wild Swing.
Oh, that is a good Wild. Wait, is it?
No, it's
is
not.
that the other Ultra?
Yeah,
that's the other
Ultra. Miracle Gene. Yeah.
I'm awake.
Yep. And then
the
Assault at speed 5 will beat the Spike at speed 4. Spike will get stunned and miss.
Assault was
And
actually risky. I'm
assault was
surprised.
actually, yeah, I'd only like an on curve option again to
Yep.
the magical cat hammer is pretty risky for reasons
Yep.
that D just explained earlier. But
Lost cross, lost secure dot.
yeah, pretty rough for platinum there. One swing.
Lost to the projectile actually. Mystique Momo.
Oh, you're right. I forgot this card existed, but yeah,
Yeah, that one.
lost to a lot. There it is before pull two. Sometimes does function as an extra light in theory.
If you start at range, then the pull two is kind of effective range and
Yep,
loses focus.
loses to focus. Yep, but we're at range one. So we see the
Huh.
Rhine Blood. Is it Rain Blood or Rhine Blood? Surely it's Rain Blood.
Rain blood.
Yeah.
It's a pun though. It's spelled rain like a ruler instead of rain like fall from the sky.
Right. Yeah.
So it's the other kind of rain, but it is rain.
Yes. Intended, hopefully.
Oh, I hope so.
Intended
I thought
pun.
it was funny.
Yeah. As we
I assume
see,
as much.
Carmine takes one non-lethal damage, recurs a dissolve from the discard. So this is his only way of recurring from the discard, and then retreats to. So we see the magical hammer, boosted +2 speed before retreat to. This is starting to get to the point where it's a lot of platinum math on what actually hits and what doesn't, right?
Yep. I mean, it's pull two and retreat two, so basically they're going to be at range three.
They're going to be at range
unless
3.
Carmine plays focus, in which case just nothing happens, basically.
Carmine only has the one. Yeah, he doesn't have any. You cannot be pushed or pulled. Outside the focus. I believe both focuses are still up for Carmine as well, so.
I think so. Yeah, that before retreat is super important because the threat that just hit the fields, the you blank this is the end, is an attack and calculate range from its own space, and that is the boost in play in platinum space.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to retreat 2 to get out of the way is a very relevant defensive option. Oh.
See the Blood Spike. Second, give me that boosted as Blood Spike. If the opponent's in the dissolve boost space, push or pull 1, deal 2 damage, take another action. Does 2 damage? I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought I only did 1.
No, it's 2.
Wow.
Only what I used it for. Give me that as a fantastic attack, but it usually you have so much stuff that's so much easier to set up that I'll just boost that and then throw something else.
That's fair.
Like
That's
this
fair,
this could be a lot of things, but it could just be a sweep or what's it called, spin.
Yes, spin. I'm assuming you're talking about the 1 to 4 sweep.
Yeah.
See the Dream Sally. It is the spin.
She's
Dream
faster.
Sally goes first. Yeah. We'll pull Carmine. We'll deal what 3 damage or 5 damage because the opponent moved. Not stunning. The 6 guard of spin. Spin will hit back for 6.
Probably gonna grab advantage off that. Might not. It is you may advance to any space within this range.
Yeah,
so.
I mean you take short side, but Carmine's totally okay with being the corner, right?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, so
it's mostly a question of how much does he value having that boost stay in play versus having to replay it in a turn or 2.
Carmine now with 3 dissolves in the gauge.
Ooh, that is another good boost. All right.
Yeah.
Platinum getting that fairly early power budget.
And
Veil
here
off.
comes the VO.
I was waiting for that to be a reading.
Yep.
That's too many cards.
He just drew 2 cards off that, didn't he? He definitely just drew 2 cards. Yeah, okay, I'm not insane. Are we gonna see how many mistakes Taxi makes in the game? Is that our new? Should we have a Taxi counter?
We'll see. I'll be right back. You drew 2 after Veil.
Yeah, there. We got it. Thank you to D for being for jumping back and forth between channels like this. Good to have a co-commentator just for that reason.
He mistook it for the high boost. Thought it was take another action.
That would be insane if that was Veil off.
That would be the high boost.
That would be wow. That would be so good. So +2 speed before retreat 2 doesn't actually quote unquote break the speed curve, but
correct. It is numerically a lot like playing on curve since you retreat, which is negative effect. This is a lie and a cheat, and you should ignore it.
Yes.
I'm not completely ignore it, but this is because you can, in this board state, for example, play dive and advance and then retreat.
Yep.
And still hit.
Yep. Just more platinum math. Parry? What is going to get parried here, I wonder? 3-card hand. Quite small.
If anything, I would expect twist, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
looks Pulv block focus.
with no readings up, there's essentially nothing
No, this is totally fine. This hand's
to worry
totally fine.
about. Yeah, although Carmine still probably shouldn't put a dissolve on the field because, well, no, he should put this is the end on the field.
The only problem with this hand is that it does lose to Dramatic Sammy, right?
Yeah, and that's why I said he should put
Dissolve and step back.
But this is the end of the field, or no, end of turn draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the end of the field, and then step back because then Dramatic Sammy stops hitting.
Yeah.
And also, this is the end of stun immune, and there's no way to force him not to play it. So Carmine can start to build his unbeatable in game at that stage.
Carmine opts to prep instead. Although to be fair, there are 2 twists left in the deck. There is 1 thrust. I mean, thrust doesn't really matter here, but there are grasps left in the deck as well. See a speed 6 cross. Speed 7 Mommy Circular will beat the speed 6 cross.
Yep. And yeah, there's the dive interaction.
Yeah. Platinum playing a lot of Platinum actually like winning a lot of combats. The problem is that her combat wins are like little baby damage. Oh no. No wild boost. Carmine now has Platinum in the corner as well, so now it's just infinite room to maneuver. I'm assuming this is going to be a boost step back. Yep, there it is.
Carmine.
Fasts left in deck. I'm pretty sure there are 2 grass left in the deck at speed 7 here. Twists left in the deck at speed 7 as well. The Platinum has to be concerned about, and then Carmine, of course, has a billion slows on top of that. So this is pretty bad for Platinum, I'd say.
It is. Essentially, Platinum needs Carmine to make a terrible mistake. She can't just win the game off that, though. She throws a raw Sammy, and Carmine decides to respond with this at the end or a slow.
Yeah, with a slow.
And she gets a clean stun with advantage. Then she can also play a boost from top deck and use that to roll forward another advantage. So it's like it's technically possible for her to steal this. Just gotta hope Carmine makes a mistake.
Yep. Mistake or a quote-unquote incorrect read, but mostly mistake.
I mean, there's no reason to play anything unsafe at this point.
Cathammer comes out.
Well, there's no reason. You could just be incredibly cheeky. That's a reason. Cathammer, that actually removed the threat of Spike and Dramatic Sammy. It was probably safe to let that stay in play.
Yeah, I was about to say, Cathammer makes the slows free, but you see the tech hit come out.
Yeah, like they can lose to dive, but you don't get stunned, so it doesn't matter.
Yep. Like I said, I think Carmine drew 2 cards off the top since we last saw the hand.
Again?
And it's just a raw spike.
Oh no, you mean the prep.
Yeah, off the prep, yeah.
But that does not work that
That's
way.
not trigger the dissolve, of course, because the attack as D goes over there to fix that. Yeah, okay, there we go. Thank you, D, for continually being the guy to just go over there and fix it and come back. That's maybe what the 5th time you've left us.
I don't know.
At least. Well,
I was thinking I'd be the one screwing up all the rolls.
Well, the thing is, Platinum only has 5 HP left, so in one combat, this game could be over, and then hopefully Taxi gets back to a character where he knows the normals.
He knows what the cards do,
and the cards, what the cards do and how they read exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So it is Platinum's turn, I believe, and she has
free light boost off the top there for Platinum.
That's super important here because she now controls a mix-up, which Carmine will have to answer correctly. Dramatic Sammy could be very costly to lose to.
Although,
let me rephrase that: it's always costly to lose to, even for Carmine, it would be costly.
The only thing is, I'm not really sure what fast options are up that are threatening for Platinum at this juncture.
I believe Assault and Mystique Momo are alive. At least Mystique Momo.
I think there's a Mystic. Is it Mystique? It is Mystique.
The 2 to 5.
I feel like both assaults are down, but maybe I'm wrong on that.
Mix-up coming up. What we got? There's also a Cure Dot, I think.
Oh,
that's a game-winning Wild Swing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Yeah, so Sammy took the chance. Looks like Carmine was willing to lose the strike instead of throw the stun immunity to burn resources, which probably was reasonable, honestly.
Yep. Of course.
Gonna take 4, hit back for 7.
Yep. Of course, this card is stun immunity. And Carmine takes game 1, despite not really knowing what's going on.
I mean, you pushed all the Carmine buttons. Fine.
Yes.
Don't worry too much about it.
Well,
Yeah, only had slows in hand. He was swinging for a
yeah,
DP.
he's swinging for the for the fast and got the stun immune instead. Second copy as well.
Good
Well, to be
enough.
fair, there were like 4 fasts left in Carmine's deck as well, so there were a good number of
Mhm.
outs. I think maybe like 5 out of 15 were outs. So Carmine wins,
I
takes game
think it
1.
was higher than that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe, probably. I mean, yeah, almost assured. I think there was a thrust left in the deck as well. Maybe an assault
There
as
was still
well.
a thrust. I think there was no. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like you only need if I were
you
higher
only
to
need
cover
speed
that.
5. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, Carmine takes game 1. This is a conquest format, so winner must retire their character. Loser can stay or swap, depending on what they're feeling. SD does not leave the chat this time to tell
Like I
the
was able to answer
players
that.
to tell the players what to
Sorry.
do. I was about to say you can leave and come back. It's already happened enough. But Taxi can no longer play Carmine. He has Cammy, Mole, and I don't remember season 6 or season 5 character.
I believe Rachel, but he might have
Yes,
changed
Rachel.
it.
Rachel. I saw him practicing the Rachel.
Okay, cool. Taxi's been manning Rachel since development, really since design. So I'm not surprised here.
Yeah, I was actually talking to him about his thoughts on Rachel, and he thinks that Rachel could be the strongest season 5 character. I believe I was talking to him a couple days ago. Saw him practicing against Feathers, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see Summer Knight running back with the Platinum.
Notably, Taxi was a member of the strike team. We're now well past the point where there's any concern about playtesters having an unfair advantage because the set's been out for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But he does by the calendar have more exposure to Rachel than almost anybody.
As we see Taxi shuffle his deck face up.
Good start. Unfortunately, this also means Taxi has exposure to versions of Rachel that nobody else has, which means
Yes.
we might see some really funny instances of playtest blindness.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for that.
Just so like the new people, because I feel like there are a lot of new people watching the videos now. So just explain what the strike team is for us.
Oh, sorry. So, season 5, I led development with a small team of testers who were exposed to extremely unstable, stupid, insane, broken versions of things, so that we could iterate very rapidly, get a bunch of games in a short amount of time. And this was a multi-month period until we moved to open testing, which had Level 99's large-scale playtesting program of hundreds of testers playing,
Yes.
Countless games.
Yes.
The strike team was that first group of no more than 20 people at a time, members cycling occasionally based on their availability.
Mm-hmm.
So Taxi was one of the strike team members. They're actually in the back of the Season 5 rulebook. The ones who wish to be credited, at least.
I feel like I don't know the answer to this. I feel like those
Yep, not a clue. Haven't finished. I guess I'll try to find the tourney rules document.
Yeah, I will too. I have because I actually have no idea. I'm pretty sure loser chooses. You know what's funny is that I wrote up half these rules and I don't remember them.
Loser may or
Match format.
Match format.
Loser decides.
Loser of each.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all found it at the same time.
Yeah, we all found it. Yeah, because I see an anonymous koala and I see an anonymous armadillo here on my
we're all looking
on my Google Drive here.
Very good.
Except you guys can actually see that's me because I wrote half this stuff, edited it as well.
You're signed in.
And
you are signed in.
Yeah, I still don't remember the rules. But loser chooses.
Yep.
So Platinum will go first again. Rachel will go second. I was actually really interested to see, as we see just a Mull 5 from Platinum. So I'm actually really interested to see Taxi's Rachel because I've not really been exposed to strong Rachel gameplay before.
All right. Well, if you can remember the rules, I bet he'll do pretty well.
Yes, but
I'm gonna keep giving him
that's
crap,
that's a big if though.
Yeah.
Given what's been happening so far. But yeah, I have a feeling this character's strong, but I just have not seen it in practice.
Yep. I would like to disclaim, just for the sake of clarity, I'm only making fun of Taxi because he and I are friends.
Yes.
We've played plenty of games.
This is not a bullying situation.
I am trying not to bully. Only Hazuma's allowed to bully.
No. No Hazumas. I think there's one Hazuma in the tournament. I think.
Okay. I guess Gordo would be the other like thematically. I mean, thematically.
Might
The
see Gordo
bully.
tomorrow.
Oh, is there a Gordo player?
Migo,
Up for stream?
Migo is our resident low tier hero playing Gordo.
Wait, I thought he played Chaos.
Drop cast for Gordo because
Hmm.
Gordo basically reminds him of one of his Yomi mains. Another,
Oh, that's right. I
yeah,
think I remember
another
this
low to
one.
mid tier character that discards cards. So
Sure.
yeah.
Say your names. Whatever world they live in.
Uh, all right, block, good start. I actually saw Taxi do this quite a
Uh,
bit.
that was
In
an
his
initiating block into Platinum, which means that she has the potential to get a wild boost if she uses her ability.
yeah,
This is dangerous. Like, you're potentially giving her
Cat
very...
Hammer.
Yeah, like that.
Wow.
You took a big risk initiating with
Yeah,
a
I
block in the
saw
Platinum.
Taxi's Rachel was so interesting to me. He was just very aggressively pump cards on the UA just to move, and then it felt
Mhm.
like he would do like a low tempo action afterward.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting to see. Like I've never seen someone so aggressively use the Rachel UA. Like it's good. I mean, obviously it's good. Like move end, I think has always been criminally underrated and Exceed in general.
Move-end is very good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Anyway, we
Move-end's
have
actually one
the
of
range 3 mix up
common
live for platinum
plays.
alongside the range 2 mix up as well, I guess, because Cat Hammer increases range by plus
Uh,
2.
Yeah. This is a terrible position for
Rachel doesn't
Rachel,
really have a
actually.
whole lot. Tiny Lobelli only has 4 guard to work with. Flying Lobelli has speed 5, but speed 5 is probably not going to be fast enough.
Well, if flying was in play, Rachel almost certainly would have backed up.
Would have, yeah, would have struck with the flying instead of the block, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
Yeah, like
fair.
it's expensive. That's the card in the 4 special. Okay.
I did not expect the Dream Sally to come out, but Dream Sally will do
It
3.
catches cross,
It does.
and it might be the only option that catches cross.
Fierce.
Ooh.
Fierce looking pretty good into if we are taking your claim that because Taxi initiated with block, he does not have Flying Lobelli, which makes sense to me. Then that Fierce looks pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, giving Platinum a chance to initiate, and Platinum does have multiple speed 5 moves that hit here. Mystique and Mommy Circular.
Yep, she can stay at range and hit for about 4, or she can...
Oh, just cross out.
All right, Rachel
All right.
cross. All right. Yeah, there was actually nothing available to Platinum that speed cross, at least as far as single cards go.
Yep. See the Pico Hammer now boosted for Platinum.
Another good boost.
Plus 2 armor. Can manipulate power depending on how much guard the opponent has.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel now range 3 does have, we like to point these out, the range 3 speed 6 moves. We have Whirlwind here in Rachel's kit, although Whirlwind really wants a boosted play just for the hit effect, obviously.
Yep. It is not quite a title whirl either. It does not push or pull unless you have a boost that says it do. So it is just a fast poke.
Yep, just fast poke, correct. Back to Rachel here, I believe Platinum initiated with the dive. What is it, Mommy?
Typically, the response to that boost would be something like an assault, because you give her -1 power, which is a delta of -3. Right? So even though you lose the armor, you at least don't get squished. Speaking of Whirlwind, does that boost?
Comes out as Impish Gypsophila. We're just gonna place
Okay,
this
now
in
they're
next space. Strong one.
Yay!
Yes, he actually drew 2. Nailed
Drew
it.
the correct number of cards.
Yes, so we'll
We're
take
so
a look at this
proud.
boost because I don't actually think I've ever seen it before. The precursor to trap boosts.
Mm-hmm.
Except
trap boosts in season 6 were loosely based on this idea. They don't. The idea of putting boosts on the board have been kicking around for a long time. Mole Knight's Burrow was originally a boost that you placed on the board.
I see. Interesting.
And then Rachel was actually not originally designed with lightning rods as face-down cards. They were designed as markers. Then they became boosts. Then they became what they are now, which is cards, face-down markers.
Second block comes out from Platinum in the form of parry. Misses the parry.
I have no idea what the parry here was.
Don't know what the parry. Yeah, the set looks pretty good. Like the individual cards, a lot of them are pretty good, but I don't know what the parry was then.
Yeah, there's this. Okay, we have reading. Yeah, calling focus, right? Because that's a telegraph.
Yeah. Summer playing the focus.
Gonna play the cross.
Oh, actually, we're
wait,
reading
that doesn't-
Spike.
That is a devilish read. I'm surprised, but that is a 6 damage spike. Um,
Yep.
Spike drop.
Spike drop.
Sorry,
Yeah, spike drop.
cough cough.
Of course, 6 damage
Yeah.
because the impish Gypsophila was hiding underneath Platinum. So we see the wild boost of assault, and then
Pile being very wild.
we're just throwing cards across the board now. And that
I
spike
mean,
drop, of course,
that's
dealing 6.
yeah.
Notably, this
So
is
to
totally
be
fine because the normals that Taxi kept in his hand were cross and assault, and like if you read as Platinum, you're spending 2 cards in your hand to do so to deal like 3 damage. So I think it's totally fine. Now
it
Rachel
could
can cross
be.
over as well. Yeah, there it is.
Notably, if you can read it from here and play Cure Dot, you can get potentially a much higher advantage off of that.
Oh, I forgot about Q dot. Forgot that.
Yeah. Not a literal advantage, but pretty good.
Yeah, you get well, you get 4 damage, but you get a boost.
Mm-hmm.
A boost of your choice. Yeah. I mean, pretty expensive, but probably worth it. You just have to wait out maybe 1 turn of potential pain before you're back in, because you only have 1 card in your hand. But
if nothing else happens here, so we know both crosses are down, right? And we
Rachel,
saw
yes.
1 world get played, so it's unlikely that Platinum loses clean if she throws a.
Pretty sure the second whirlwind is in Rachel's hand currently. Pretty sure we saw it. Pretty sure. Not 100% sure. I should be 100% sure, but I'm not.
Gotcha. Platinum boosting light, Rachel using her ability to retreat to and.
Yep. I'm pretty sure we saw the second whirlwind in hand.
Alright, so at this range, Mystique Momo is
Speed 7.
The threat from Platinum.
Yep.
It is a Speed 7 with a before effect that lets you discard a boost for power, which means you can actually discard a speed boost and gain power, and you don't suffer a drawback from losing
speed's
speed,
done
you already,
at that point.
Yeah, you already did it. You're past this with that. So you get to kind of double dip the boost, turn a speed into a power. And that would be 5 damage, which notably breaks the guard on Tiny Revelia. We have a strike, we have a block.
Second block,
It is exactly that. The block fully expecting apparently this. Also, I lied about the amount. That is 4. That does not break Tiny Revelia. I'm bad at this. Alright,
no.
I finally made a math there. I feel better.
No, that's alright. See, -1 speed, plus 5 guard.
Yeah.
The only options that hit at range 5 are the Sally and the Momo, of course, for Platinum. Right? Nothing else hits. Yeah, nothing else hits.
Yeah, just Momo, yeah.
Second Momo
Oh,
will trade.
the push is going to...
Oh, the push, never mind.
Is going to spread that.
Yeah.
Yeah, flying was completely safe there.
Mm-hmm. Push to range 6. Only 3 damage, but of course we get lightning rods, and we'll take a look at Rachel's UA for what lightning rods do. So they're placed on the board. After, you may return this from the opponent's space to deal 2 non-lethal damage. Of course, the one like cool trick that I learned not shockingly recently was the fact that you can just play a grasp and then just trigger the lightning rod immediately afterward. So I thought it was cleanup.
No, it is.
No, it's an after. So yeah, so I got stunned out of something. No, I don't forget what I was trying to play, but I got stunned out of something because my opponent played a range 3 grasp.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She'll whiff, but she'll get the lightning rod back to hand in return, and you'll take damage, which if you have no defenses, stuns you. Very, very good tool.
Yep.
That is Sword Iris for those who plays the.
Of course, Taxi puts the lightning rod on middle. Lightning rod in placement is actually an interesting thing. Middle seems correct here.
It is reasonable. Rachel is probably the zoner here, right? And heavy's like the center, so if you're the zone and the opponent's the heavy, you want them to be in the center 3 spaces.
Yeah.
If you're expecting to be up against someone who's really in your face, really aggressive beat down, rush down, which I often see Platinum played as, but we're not currently, then you'll probably put the lightning rods toward the far side of the arena in order to be able to escape with
the boosts on Bane and Bin Lily.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Sylphid Flights.
Thank you. Right. Oh yeah, it's your drive, of course.
Yep.
But if you think your opponent is happy at mid-range, you can put it in the center, or you can put it next to you to try to discourage them from walking forward. Here's the Taxi is explaining repeatedly what the lightning rod does.
Yep. I like the way he circles the cards.
Yeah, you wiggle it.
Yeah. So we see Platinum spend 1 force in the form of block from Gauge to move to range 5. Notably, both Mystiques are down, so there's just the Dream Sally.
Yeah, Telegraph here is Tiny. Tiny would get Spike Drop back into play, which is generally considered a pretty high value card.
Yep, and we'll take a look at Tiny right here. Top card you discard to your Gauge, and this card goes as the Lightning Rod marker.
I think both Memory Circulars are down, which are also the thing that beats Tiny cleanly.
Yes, one was just boosted off the top, and the second one was played way earlier. So yeah, both those are down.
All right.
Wild Swing.
Oh, second flying, actually. Oh, it's okay.
It's the flying loop.
Yep. Yeah, so Rachel has the probably the recursion loop with the most steps. Cyrus's is pretty jank as well. But the recurable projectiles have been in the game since Season 1. Season 2 had kind of a peculiar take on them in a couple places. Euclid has one, Cyrus has one. And then Rachel and in Season 3, of course, like basically canonizes how that should work with Hadouken,
with
both Tiger shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Repeating attack as a boost and all that. So Rachel has Flying Abilia able to spend itself and then put the other copy of it, or, able to spend its other copy, put the other copy into play as Lightning Rod, and then later pick it up, and then do it again. So like she has to do a few things. Oh, we have a reading.
Reading hits off the top deck.
Reading Cross.
Reading
okay.
Cross play assaults.
Honestly, I struggle to care about this strike.
I agree.
I don't know why this was a good idea.
I agree. Look at Rachel's little baby hand as well.
It did diffuse the threat. Right? Like you push Platinum back, and you didn't get hit for a bunch of damage. Also, she just lost her second Dream Sally, so her range tools are now extremely limited.
Mm-hmm. Extremely limited, as in there are none outside of range 4.
Yeah, she can do some very funny things with the Cure Dot play, because she can use the Cure Dot play. If I recall, that's an after.
Yes.
It should be an after.
The recursion is an after on Cure Dot.
Yeah, so she can put a thing from her discard on top of her deck, and then use the after to put Cure Dot on top of the deck. And then during cleanup, she'll Wild Swing, Cat Hammer, and then still have her top deck be known to herself.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't hit, so she risks eating a payout from Rachel if she tries this.
Nice swad boost, or nice swad swing there from Rachel.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this dive. So the magical boomerang will return the dive to the top of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, when you see magical boomerang boosted, you see that to have a boost or have a card with a good boost played in combat. It's like a sweep, for example, is the one I usually do the most. So you can then boost it for the +2 speed. Also denies the Gauge. Nope. Which is a little bit of a downside to the boost, is that you do deny yourself a Gauge with Magical Boomerang.
Mm-hmm. There's the draw. Okay, cool, I got it. And dive goes on top, and then Platinum has the cleanup choice.
Yep.
Okay, getting into Rachel's face, probably correct here. She's probably going to spend a little bit of resources back out, unless she just has Sweep in hand. Like, we know she has Electric Chair, but that's not strictly Sweep, because I think we still have Grasp Up for Platinum, or a Grasp Up for Platinum. Mm-hmm. Oh, decline the cleanup trigger. Wants to have that dive.
Yeah.
Might be afraid of tech. Might just want to have a dive around.
A dive does not perform well into a Rachel with 3 Gauge, though. Because Rachel, of course, has this Tempest Dahlia Ultra. 3, 5, 3, 6.
Yeah, that you really want to focus or something.
Yeah. Back to... Okay, there is a threat there.
This also means dive hits here, which is pretty funny.
That's the you talked about this threat in the last game. The speed one, the range 1 dive, excuse me, gets teched.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of dive, there it goes.
Is there a focus stuff for Rachel?
Oh, I haven't faintest.
Okay, good. I haven't either, so we'll say there has to be at least one. There's no way Rachel has played 2 focuses this game. There's no way. And Rachel doesn't like randomly discard cards either, so.
She could play 2 readings, I don't know.
I will very confidently say that I think there's at least 1 focus left. Yes, I will very confidently say that I think.
All right, then I'm gonna make the claim there's at least 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe let's split the difference here. Maybe.
Nope, 3. Set in stone.
Set in stone? Alright, well,
I'm committed. There's exactly 3 folks.
Well,
Foci.
foci.
Exactly 3 foci.
Foci. Yeah, true. Back to Platinum here, who I feel like doesn't really have a lot of range 1 options left, I feel like. Does have a dramatic Sammy, at least, for a quote-unquote mix-up. She wants to throw a random Sammy out.
Yeah, you can swing for the things. Fences. Go for it extremely
and
high
down
reward, low
down
reward.
11 life would be justified to do so, I think.
Yeah, like it is what Grasp Sammy mix up, I think.
Yeah.
Could also pop the reshuffle, go for the astral. She does not currently have the ability to threaten. Oh,
Ooh, Platinum
we have
go for
reading.
reading. Okay. Reading
Success.
hits.
Oh, okay,
Kira.
all right. We have a tempo swing here. It'll be interesting.
Well, as long as Kira doesn't advance too.
She could. That would be a perfect.
We have a tempo swing. Yeah. This is gonna be 4 powered, and of course, as we explained earlier, we get a little bit of boost recursion here. So after you may place a card from your discard pile on top of your deck.
Mm-hmm. Which you can use to just recur options, but Platinum will usually use to control her effect.
Yep. Wonder what boost Platinum goes for here. At range 1. Probably a Fierce if she has it. Oh, it goes for the magical missile. Okay.
I would have expected the before pull too.
Oh,
I think some kind of effective speed to threaten Rachel from retreating out and throwing an ultra. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The only problem with this boost is that this boost doesn't help that situation, right?
It doesn't do super well because I think she's out of the projectile and then she's out of circular.
She's out of she is.
She still has dive, right?
Dive is confirmed in hand, I'm pretty sure.
If there's only 1 dive, it's not amazing. If she has EX dive, then she can evade a projectile from range 3, which Rachel throwing a projectile here is very, very committal.
To see Rachel spend the Tempestalia to retreat to, and then assuming striking with the second one.
Or striking with cross if she has it, but I think
no cross. Rachel is down both crosses relatively early.
All right.
Is a tiny.
Well, that is the attack that would be Tempestalia. But it is not Tempestalia. This is going to get good value for Rachel. Tiny is faster, gets the hit effect, gain a bonus gauge. Since during cleanup, you can make it not be a gauge. And Platinum will be retreating onto that thing and drawing a card, which also confirms second focus is down on her end.
Yep.
Optional cleanup effect, she is inclined.
And there's a Fierce. But needs more than a Fierce.
Needs to get in, probably.
Needs some movement. Yeah, needs some movement now, I think.
Reshuffle action. Okay. I was expecting a move action. That was too.
Reshuffle is a little slow. Gives Rachel a turn, but you did see Rachel drop a Tempestalia into Gauge. Maybe it's the second one?
If Platinum has block, then there's not
Platinum does not have block. But Platinum's 2 blocks are currently stuck in deck because of the Season 5 put Astral into your hand on reshuffle.
Yeah, you only get 1 block, you don't get 2.
Yeah. Okay.
That's cute.
Platinum just leaves the arena, tries to
retreats the next table, which would be a problem because I think they're turned off.
Yep. Lobelia returns to hand.
Yep.
Platinum takes 2 damage, boosts a magical bat.
Not bad. Could actually be relevant into a Tempestalia.
Maybe. The thing is, if you're trading with a Tempestalia, then you're probably just dead anyway, right? You have 8 health.
It only does 5. Sometimes does another 2 as an after, but not currently. Let's see, just striking raw.
No burst even.
Oh, that's really funny.
Oh,
Rachel's faster.
Yeah, Rachel's faster.
This is not.
Rachel doesn't. Neither player gets hit, but.
Yeah, Rachel's faster, so she advances first, and then Platinum leapfrogs. Right.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it does matter for the inward state here. All right. And you get a wild boost, and this could be a huge deal. Let's see what we get.
Before pull 2.
It's a big enough deal.
It's all right. It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
better than an instant boost there, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, cross and cross. All right, Rachel looking at this saying I need to contest speed. Makes
Yep.
sense.
Let's take a look at initiative here. +1 speed, hit you may draw 1 or gain advantage. Platinum
Are
still
you sure
has
both whirlwinds were down?
uh is the second whirlwind down?
Let's say if there's a whirlwind live, that is the telegraph, and it's a pretty good one.
I know whirlwind was in the hand 20 minutes ago. I know that. I don't remember it being spent ever.
Fair enough. Might just be the whirlwind setup.
So it
then.
might be in the hand,
Also,
yeah.
we have burst now. That is the boost in every astral.
Yep. I'm waiting for this.
So just going to sacrifice that opportunity for a late game power swing with 4 gauge, which notably she does not have anything particularly close to, for an immediate tempo burst. The tempo burst, I guess it is that.
Yep.
Draw 2, take another action.
So you basically you give up your first draw on your reshuffle for this, but burst is a pretty good consolation prize in a lot of cases for giving that up.
Yeah, it encourages a more proactive use of the reshuffle instead of a defensive. Oh, reading off the top. All right.
Oh.
Taxi. All right, there we go. Oh, that's quite good. So she can advance 2 and pull 2, and then corner. Or wait.
Wait, no.
No, hold
No.
on. That's not. You gotta advance 2 first.
Yeah.
Otherwise, or you can pull 2 and then advance 1. Either way, I'm picky. It's probably better to put her in the corner. But,
yeah, but
maybe
maybe Platinum has a setup.
Oh well, this sustains the boost, so she'll have before pull 2 again, so she can corner the next right.
Oh, right. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. Hit gain advantage. You may sustain one continuous boost. I always forget about that part of the guard.
Yeah, it's technically optional because Platinum often has double-edged boost.
Yep.
So you can throw it and go, maybe I don't actually want minus speed right now.
Are we going to see Platinum double up here? Platinum is looking like she's not going to wild boost this.
Looking like she's not. Oh, please be second Samuel. That'd be hilarious. That
spike
does beat the spike if it's validated.
Does it?
3 gauge to whiff. Yeah. 3 gauge to whiff after push 2 close.
Oh, right. 3 gauge to whiff. Yeah. I think it might beat like somehow it hits, but no. It beats in that you don't die from the spike. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's 3 gauge and this ultra for I don't take 5 damage.
So the thing about Rachel is that I'm pretty sure all her other ultras are down. It's like what? Like you're spending your gauge on force otherwise.
I thought Baden was up. Well, force is notably a non-trivial resource.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But it's
so this is a huge expense if she lets it go through.
Yeah.
And this is an interesting decision.
Well, Taxi has 6 cards left in his deck, so it's actually. I mean, at that point, with only 6 cards left, like you have a pretty good idea of what's left. Yep, he goes for it.
Looking like a validation.
Yep. So we'll take a look at this. Has after push up to 2, then close 2. So Platinum will get pushed to the corner. Rachel will advance, and Platinum will have nowhere to pull.
She also push 1 if she wants to corner herself. That seems like like I said, a perfectly legal mistake.
Yes.
All
Spike
right.
will miss.
That is a massive expense. Honestly, I feel like Platinum still won that strike.
Yeah.
I think it made sense for Taxi to validate that, but I also think Platinum won that strike.
That assessment of the strike seems correct to me. I mean, yeah, huge expense. I mean, still has the 2 force, so probably step back. Step back initiative.
Okay. Assuming that's a visual glitch in my end, Taxi has 2 cards in hand, right?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm lagging a little bit, I guess.
I actually had a little bit of a pink spike there, because I saw everyone's ping jump to like 200.
Ah, your fault then, got it.
Yeah, well, I'll take the blame on that. Of course, +1 speed. Could be threatening this whirlwind that's been in hand for 25 minutes, but is more likely not in the hand now at speed 7.
Or the 3rd copy of Focus.
Right.
Yeah, not a good idea. Just gonna remind remind everyone that's my call.
Yeah. Honestly, I think both are just as likely as each other. So, which says more about my card counting than yours, I think.
I don't think any information about my card counting has changed.
Yeah. Well, back to platinum here.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel only has 7 cards left in her deck and discard, so pretty countable there. But
And platinum's
Taxi
added,
actually looking at his discard maybe thinking of a reshuffle soon.
yeah, or a wild spine, depending on what the remaining options are, right? Like if he wants to play 1/5
Yeah.
of a card, that's maybe not great. But if he wants to play 3 or 4/5 of a card, that's pretty good. So right now, platinum is actually ahead on resources. If she can just use her force to pressure Rachel, Rachel might start to struggle here. Rachel's burned herself out with that Tempest Dahlia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Save 5 life, lose 5 force.
Oh.
Alright, decides to prepare.
I think Taxi tried to reshuffle there, maybe? Or
No idea.
I mean, he yoinked the Tempest Dahlia off the top of his discard, so I assumed he tried to grab the whole thing.
Not sure. I had a visual glitch that just got corrected when he did whatever that was. So
probably because the Tempest Dahlia landed into his hand briefly.
I did not see that.
Just stay prepare from Taxi.
Okay. Yeah, Platinum's gonna give Rachel time to draw cards. She will happily do it.
Ooh,
Check initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
It's reasonable. Not a super high value boost, but also a pretty good one. Like it's about it's about the weakest version of that boost. Not strictly, right? The weakest version of that boost is +1 speed, hit you may draw, or hit draw 1, which is very bad. But initiative is worse than swift attack. It is actually like strictly worse than another. Well, it's not strictly.
It's not strictly worse, but I get the sentiment of what you're saying. Yeah.
Almost always strictly worse, or almost always worse rather, because it does not go to gauge, which the other versions do.
Rachel initiating a strike here. If there's no whirlwind, then a cure die's free, or quote unquote free.
If there is a whirlwind, an EX.
EX assault.
I think everything.
Oh.
Get crushed. That is only 4 power.
4 power.
Right. How much damage does Taxi take?
Taxi just took 5.
5 minus 1 equals 4.
They got it.
Oh, they got it.
They got it.
Fantastic.
You haven't had to join their channel in like 20 minutes, so.
I know. They're on a roll.
They really are. See,
they've been playing 2 season 5 characters instead of any season 6 characters.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess Rachel did discard the whirlwind like way earlier, just chose not to play it.
Or still has it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
Taxi knows, right. But
that's assuming Taxi knows the contents of his hand.
The important thing is that we don't know.
This is relevant, yeah. So Rachel has pretty steady access to her options: 3 cards in hand, 3 cards in deck, so pretty consistent, like choices. Not necessarily good choices, just like knows what's available now.
Yeah.
With +2 speed before retreat 2, Rachel is going to be tempted to be backing off to make Platinum's life more awkward. I'm not sure she has any tools to do that left.
Oh, Mystique Momo will win the speed tie. Speed 7.
Yeah.
You can obviously order your befores, so.
Yep. Double dip. +4, or for the total 4
power. And now Summer Knight has taken the lead as far as health is concerned. And with a light as well.
Roll those advantages forward. See if you can get a kill this way.
Yeah.
Taxi trying to
step back, prep,
patiently build up resources. Yeah, makes sense. Then probably prep.
Yep.
Does put himself at very minor risk of reading. I don't think he can die from it unless he has a miracle.
Surely.
That has to be exactly her hand.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Like
wait, the whirlwind is in hand.
I don't see the third focus though. I'm confused.
Oh, that's that's me 1 U0. That's okay.
Yep.
Sweep, spike, drop, spike,
U0,
whirlwind.
U0. No. Okay. I tried.
That's all right.
All right. Yep. They're both noting the remaining options here. Sweep, spike, drop. Wait.
Sweep, spike, drop, whirlwind.
Yeah. I like to be a little facetious with my notation sometimes, so I'll write like 2, 3 spike Whirlwind.
Ah, good.
It's like, wait, wait, what? I'm like, well, there's only one special range
Platinum
spike. That's
Exceed.
perfectly good.
What does
Yeah,
Platinum Exceed
makes
do?
sense.
Oh no, it's not Exceed.
Let's her recur the boost from her from the card she's spending.
It is an Exceed.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
It also gives her choice, like more control over what boost she sustains, which means now she might actually just have light and play for the rest of the game.
Oh
Like she has
well,
that ability.
I mean only. Oh
That is 11 cards.
yeah. It's been a while since
Happens.
we've seen one of those. So.
Yeah,
Oh
happens. Oh, you want to put those? Well,
oh,
all right.
they got it. They,
They'll get it. They'll get
that.
it. It's fine.
Tell them to hit G to group them. Summer Night. If you're watching this afterward, you can group your cards with G.
Oh no!
They've
Stop.
stuck. They've stuck to the references.
All right. Double check that. Make sure the reference doesn't have anything on. Okay.
Yeah, hold on. 12, 23, 25, 26, 27, 30. We're good.
All right. Cool. I'm like, let's wait. 30,
Yeah.
not 31.
Oh,
Did you count the astral?
I did. You want just in case.
31
20,
of astral.
22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 with the astral. Yeah, I did not count the astral.
Cool. Rachel backing off and strip swinging. I don't think there was a tiny in the hands. This is
I
just
don't think.
nothing.
Yeah, this is just nothing.
Yeah. Trying to get Platinum to waste tempo, which is a little interesting on account of, wait, what? That
What?
just doesn't have to go away.
Yeah, that's why we
Choosing to
exceeded,
get-
right?
She's choosing not to use her cleanup effect.
Then why do we exceed?
I don't know. I mean, to be able to play the boost from her overdrive area, presumably. But she's not using her cleanup in order to. Maybe she's afraid of clocking out. She's at 11 cards. I guess it's possible. Not very common.
Okay.
Alright, so she chooses between defend and light.
I think Taxi is like helping out.
Yeah,
here.
well, at least pointing out, making sure they know it's an
Yeah,
option.
yeah.
They are keeping light. They are keeping light.
Okay. And then the overdrive goes off. The overdrive will be put into play
this
as
is
a
probably
continuous boost.
correct, honestly.
Yeah. Before pull 2 plus 2 speed.
This is pretty horrifying.
What are the cards left? Spike drop?
In Texas hands?
Yeah, Texas hands.
I don't remember what was spent.
I don't either.
So, but I can't imagine that a spike drop wouldn't be left over because I think you want to boost that instead of taking a reshuffle action. Like let the auto pop in return for getting a specific card anywhere you want as a lightning rod seems cool to me.
Change
This
cards
is mover CC.
2. Looks like drunk 3.
CC. Okay, makes sense.
Taxi going for
I
CC2.
appear to be mistaken.
CC2 drunk 3.
Wait. That's not how CC works. Okay, cool.
It was just a very convoluted way to CC.
Yeah.
Wait, Loki, this boost suite's kind of scary. I didn't realize there was a
Platinum's overdrive. Yep.
I didn't realize there was a cat hammer in the gauge or in the overdrive.
Yeah. And now with the next pass turn, this becomes something that could just murder Rachel.
So it's plus 3 speed, plus 1 to 2 range before pull 2. So
Yep. So notably, sweep and spike do not beat focus because the pull fails.
Yes.
But sweep would murder almost everything else. Loses what, like cross?
Yeah.
Exactly cross, I think.
Yeah.
All right. She only gets to sustain one thing, notably. Unless that happens.
Well,
that's really good.
Yeah.
So pull 2, advance 1 or 2, hit for 4, sustain one of the boosts with this, and then use the ability to pick another one.
Yep. That is
very, probably very just good. Kill Rachel outright.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so the hit effect commits, and then the cleanup effect goes off. Hope they didn't sustain Cat Hammer. Second Cat Hammer.
Well, second Cat Hammer can be... Oh, no, that's too much range, unfortunately.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, they can just not get this Cat Hammer.
Yeah, you can...
Yeah, because they're in Exceed mode.
Yeah. You can reject the Cat Hammer.
They don't have to keep
to be fair, this is definitely ordered wrong. Like, we should not have seen the Cat Hammer before the hit effect.
I'm assuming that, the hit effect did already happen, unless they forgot.
Well, clearly they forgot because it's now flipped face down. Like it didn't exist.
Oh. Alright, so yeah. So they were saying they would have sustained Cat Hammer.
And then one of these 3 boosts gets sustained.
And then one of these 3 gets sustained.
Yes, the Doremi, the Light, or
you don't
the
keep second Cat Hammer because that loses you the game basically. But Light.
You keep Light, and
you
then
also
suddenly
shouldn't keep the Doremi box. Yeah, you should keep Light.
Yeah, you keep the Light, and then suddenly your Mommy Circular wins games. Right.
Yep.
At speed
Well, a lot of things do,
at
right?
speed
Like you
8.
got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
grasp, dive. Mommy circular is, I
Mommy
think,
circular ignores armor though, so
yeah, is the actually unbeatable.
yeah.
Well, hold on. If you call checkmate, an option will materialize that beats it. So we shouldn't say that it's unbeatable.
You want? Well, I'm calling it.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing
Actually,
what
wait.
some of these fingers
Never
actually
mind. It's
do.
Rachel's turn. I thought. Wait,
No,
no, it's
it's not.
Platinum's turn.
Advantage.
Platinum.
Advantage.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. It's Platinum's turn.
Oh, is it time? Do I do it again?
Yep. You gotta hop in. It is Platinum's turn because, of course, Platinum gains advantage off the Dramatic Sammy, which is why I was more comfortable calling mate, even though we were in the presence of Tarankin, known mate caller, especially when it doesn't work. But a Mommy Circular at speed 8 would ignore armor, and we're just playing grass.
This loses to focus and block.
Yep.
There's still a shot here. There's the block. All right.
There's
Game's
the
not
block.
over.
Game's not over.
Wait, hold on. But didn't the advantage?
Also, the overdrive did not go off. Platinum did not OD. So D is gone back to help out with the rule stuff, I think. Wild Swing block saves Rachel. That's the only thing that Rachel could have wild swung there, so that's actually very fortunate.
Yeah, so now the focus would have actually lost because that
yeah, that is extremely fortunate for Rachel here. Staying alive.
Just barely. But in the corner and very, very low on resources.
Yep, and we don't have to contest any calls of checkmate because it didn't happen. Although I am like 100% sure that was actually just checkmate, but especially when Platinum gets advantage, that's 100% checkmate. Because what does Rachel have any? Rachel's not a season 6 character. We don't have those reverse CP's speed dodges.
No, she doesn't have a speed based dodge. She doesn't have a speed 9 button.
No.
Run. Wild Swing or Wild Boost rather does not get anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it is just Rachel's turn. Going to prepare. Going to try to play defensively.
Yep.
Probably makes sense. You can't really kill in one hit from 8 life, especially if you're Rachel.
Yeah. But Rachel has a shot. I would say an outside shot, but a shot.
She also could be just like right now. Platinum is post reshuffle. If Rachel can weather a few more important strikes like this one, yeah, like this right here. Good call.
Wow.
Whew. Then Platinum.
Wait, Platinum only has 4 cards left.
That's what I'm getting at. Yep.
I thought she had like 11. What happened? The wild boost.
The wild boost went off. Yep. So there's the plus. Yep.
Only 3.
Yeah. So Platinum is probably going to just.
Yeah.
Rachel's probably
just
going to
leave.
Retreat.
Yeah, she's gonna leave.
This loses to the Momo though. Is there a Momo left?
I believe there's one. One was a Doremi box. Oh, there might not be one.
If there isn't any, if there's no Momo left, then
I'm trying to
probably unbeatable.
Think. I just feel like the one we saw multiple times was the same one. Because it was the one that was overdriven. Oh.
All right. Well, this doesn't beat block actually. Yeah. Actually,
no.
it arguably beats block because Platinum's gonna retreat.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh no.
All right.
Only 5 cards left in Platinum's arsenal now.
Platinum can probably take the damage. Might decide to pay force.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, life is less important.
Life is totally less important.
But we will.
Yeah.
We will see. There's a decision here.
I feel like you need all the force. You probably need all the force you can get at this position.
Oh, looks like Summer Knight agrees.
Yep.
Platinum retreats that before effects. That is probably one of the biggest times I've ever seen that, or one of the worst drawbacks I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst one I've seen for a magical missile. Yeah.
Like, ooh, that's bad. All right, and may wild boost, but probably wants to count the cards pretty carefully
won't
making
anymore.
that decision.
Yeah.
Like you want to know what's left before you just go swinging when you're actually about to run out of cards.
Yeah.
Second time.
Wow.
All right, well, Platinum mounted a hefty comeback, but it looks like Rachel might be able to squeak by.
Just the wild swing block, yeah.
We'll see. Summer Knight probably not wild boosting, but might still be counting. Not sure.
I just don't think there's a world where Platinum can afford to wild boost. Like, what boost would you want?
Okay,
What
apparently
boost
didn't.
would you want? Like a before pull two?
Before pull 2.
Yeah.
That's what you'd want. All right, Platinum advances. So Rachel will probably continue running. However,
Rachel step back prep. Yeah.
If Platinum has any advancing movement, then she can still just play that as a strike and sacrifice some life. She's not going to lose the game in one strike.
Yeah, that's true.
And that puts her into threatening range again. So like if there's anything left that moves her, whether it be a dive, assault, a Momo, no, a Mommy, sorry, or even a Dramatic Sammy, like there is still a way for her to get in.
Yes.
It will effectively spend life.
Yep.
Also, if it's not assault or Mami Circular, then it might get stuck by flying. So you probably want assault or Mami specifically.
Oh,
okay, those appear to be the remaining.
There's a Mommy.
There is a Mommy.
There is.
Not to be confused, these are Mommy.
There you go.
And Dream Sally. So if she gets in with Mommy, then Dream Sally actually is a threat.
It's
Dream Sally's boost would actually make her just lose the game, I think.
Probably, yeah. Yep,
yeah. All right, Rachel betting that she can.
There's the jump back prep, yeah.
Yep. Rachel betting she can draw the answers here. She needs, like, okay. Platinum needs probably range 3, but might be able to handle range 4.
Might be able to handle range 4 with the Mommy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Dream Sally, like she can trade.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot Sally hits 1 to 5, yeah.
Yep. She could also just strike for movement. But at that point, she doesn't have a fast represent anymore. That's kind of an issue.
Mommy was only movement, correct?
Yeah. Yes. So it's probably move action or Mommy. Which is kind of like a move action.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really tense in game. I love this.
Yeah. Actually ended up being
Platinum using that overdrive to push through a ton of advantage, and then Rachel now trying to run away to Bing T.
Spends the Mommy.
Okay, betting real hard on that Dream Sally closing the game for her.
Yeah.
All right, does Rachel have a way to deal with this?
Run to 1?
I guess if she has dive, that makes sense. I was reconsidering.
Taking back.
Like, at that point, you might as well go to 3 and prep. Like, just spin the force engage.
So just a reminder to folks, the remaining cards are Sweep, Dream Sally, Miracle Gene, Dream Sally, I believe. Something like that. So
Sweep, Dream Sally, Miracle Gene.
Yeah, because I believe the second expenditure was from Gage.
It was. Yeah, I guess the big drawback of using the Mummy there would have been that you end at range 3, and it's Rachel's turn, and she might still be able to, like, at that point she can dig for dive, dig for spike.
Just jump forward prep?
All right.
Jump forward CC.
This hand doesn't survive.
The Exalt does not work. Only 5 power into the 5 guard of Sally, which can be EX even.
She needs Diver Spike.
Diver
she
Spike,
could boost light if she's hilariously confident, but I think Diver Spike by the play is. You can also survive 1 hit, but only 1.
This is might be even advantage Rachel at this point.
It's tight, but
it's close. It's close.
I think it probably is very slight advantage Rachel.
Yeah,
because she needs one of
she's a lot
4
of outs,
cards.
Yeah, and can extend with a 5th card, right? Can extend with the block.
Can extend with the block. True. Technically EX focus, I guess, but like nah. Yeah.
1 card left in platinum.
I don't know what's on those lightning rods. I don't think they're relevant.
There's a Lobelia, and I want to say one's the Lobelia that was attempted to loop like 30 minutes ago. Now
so it's not technically face up. The problem here is if you face up it, then Rachel's gonna just want to sweep. Yeah, sure. There's a spike. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Okay. This now means that Rachel couldn't initiate with anything fast, and Platinum loses.
Yep.
She could wild swing to get a light into play if she has the light on top of her deck, but that still only makes her speed 3, which is not great.
Yep. Nobody took both assaults down, so.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, Rachel's gonna strike with like grasp or something. Oh, that's an after. No, Rachel will not strike with grasp. That would be done.
no, yeah, it's a platinum after. CC? No, strike with a whirlwind.
No, I think probably like call the game.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I think they're just
Like,
talking.
yeah. Okay. It's like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah, because Platinum has
Yeah,
lost.
because it's like, I mean, yeah, there's no way platinum can win from here.
Yeah, Rachel
Taxi
can initiate the sweep.
takes set 2-0 with the Carmine and then the Rachel. This game was very close. Was very close, and probably should have been won by platinum, honestly. But
Platinum mounted an excellent comeback,
yeah,
but I think lost a little bit of steam.
it's not enough.
Made
Yeah.
a few risky plays. Not choosing not to pressure when the Tempest Dahlia with the 3-gauge Tempest Dahlia swung in with.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I think that was the perfect opportunity for Platinum to come out pressure.
Maybe she didn't have the proper hand though. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she had solid options remaining. They don't have to be in hands. Rachel's going to be a lot worse at wild swinging.
That's true. Yeah. That's true for sure.
That would have been a pretty reasonable time, I think. Either way, though, getting Rachel down to 1, they want permission to flip the table. That is your prerogative, not mine.
They can do it. I mean,
There you go.
I promoted him. I think that's all we need.
I think spectators can do it. Yeah, pretty sure.
Imagine if it had failed though. That would.
Oh, wait, they're not a spectator. Yeah.
That would have been kind of sad.
Promotions.
All right. Well,
Try
GG's called.
Give one.
Taxi takes a set 2-0, moves to 1-0. Summer Night goes to 0-1. Just the start of the tournament though, so I mean, no tournament dreams are dead yet. It's just week 1. D, thank you so much for joining me again for another banger. Always happy to have you here. Bring some prestige to the channel, of course. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, all that, and we'll catch you for the next one. I think I'll be on tonight. I don't know if I'll be casting it though, but there is a match tonight that I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't know if I'll be casting it though, because Migo might be casting it, and I will be on his channel. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.